Hello, what's up, everyone, and welcome back to my Premier League weekly predictions. And off uh, back of last week, and this is how we performed in our last week prediction. I think we would have probably been spot on this. Added Brentford, added a third, Chelsea, Brighton. This one, I thought Chelsea quite controlled the game up to that red card. I don't know what's up with Chelsea with their discipline. Crystal Palace, Liverpool. I had predicted. I told you that. This one would be a match to watch out for, especially for the fact that Liverpool would drop points. They did drop points and actually went home with nothing in that game. So yeah, this one leads kind of they surprised me. This one was spot on. Tottenham, Wolves surprised me as well. So Aston Villa, Fulham. I thought Fulham would at least hold some guard into the game, but I rank Aston Villa higher in terms of quality than Fulham uh, the past like 3 seasons. So Aston Villa having not had a win for the season made it their own match now to at least get something. It was a London derby, so Aston Villa ended up getting at least something off of that game. Newcastle Arsenal, just Newcastle couldn't just hold it. These are tough fixtures for this Premier League. I'm telling you. So Everton, yeah, they ended up winning, but I think everyone was more aggressive. So yeah, let's go on to this week. I have decided to uh, start my predictions in this form. Talk about the team, then I just put a scoreline of what I think. So in the Bournemouth, yeah, against Fulham game, I just still feel that Fulham have started the league so better, and Bournemouth and Fulham. Yeah, they have been solid in some games. They have been good in some games as well. Even the ones that they have lost, they have been good. And I feel that this one will be an evenly tight affair. I don't feel that Bournemouth would run riot against them. No, Fulham is very solid. Bournemouth is good in attack as well as defense this season. So I feel that this one will be a close affair with both teams knowing how to score. I am expecting something like a 2-2 draw here in this game. So my prediction for that game will be a 2-2 draw. There. So Leeds and Tottenham. I feel that Leeds have started well in the league. Tottenham as well. They are there in their whereabouts. They have started off well, good. Uh, with their new manager, they are trying to get some ground in their solidity, the way they want to play. They have come to have an identity of quite an organized way of playing. I would rate Tottenham quite a little bit higher than Leeds. So in this game, I think I'm going to predict another win for Tottenham, probably a 2-1, but nothing spectacular there. Arsenal, West Ham. West Ham, they just changed the manager. Nuno Espirito is known to be methodical, not conceding too many goals, and solid manager. So I don't feel that it's so easy for Arsenal. It won't be easy as well. I'm expecting a very aggressive side from West Ham. Although I have been saying that West Ham have um, age in squad, I'm expecting something of very aggressive Nuno Espirito Santo side. So Arsenal being so good in the league right now, they have a very good defense as well as an attack. I'm expecting Jared Bowen to test them. So even their front line or the thing about Arsenal is that they're very unpredictable. Even if they don't look like scoring in some time of the game they look so pale. I don't understand how I don't know. They just like against Newcastle. If it was not for those kind of set pieces, they wouldn't be in. Anyway, it's just Arsenal. It's just the way they play. I feel that they will win this one. Narrow KG affair. I'm expecting something over 1-0 and nothing more. I think West Ham will try and identify an identity so very early on. and this will be a game to show out what they want to do clearly. So Manchester United Sunderland, quite a good time to meet Manchester United to come and play at United. So I think Sunderland are quite solid off the ball and very pacey on it. So they will want to hurt United when it matters. So I don't feel that United quite have it. If they win, Sunderland are usually winning 1-0. So hell you, if Sunderland score fast, any United player here, I can attest to it that you won't score. If Sunderland scores before you, you're done. And as a United fan, you don't want that to happen. So I don't know. I just do feel that they have to come off their boots early. United is not good right now. Their defense is haywire. They are just everywhere, and they are not even scoring enough. They are conceding too much, and they haven't even won continuously. But they can lose. They can lose in a row. So I'm here backing Sunderland to at least get a 1-0 win and pie pressure on Amorim. So I'm 1-0 on a Sunderland win against United. So Chelsea and Liverpool, it's a start that I think last season each of these teams won away. So Chelsea won off. Okay, it was after Liverpool had won the league, but they played well in that game, and I want to believe if two very strong midfielders start for Chelsea, and the way Liverpool are conceding on their offset, like on the counters. I don't know. This game could go in either way. Chelsea and also good defensively, especially in their discipline wise. So they have been racking up red cards in every game. But I'm sure that's an area they are wanting to address. These two teams are both top tier. Not siding with the team here. Liverpool have started the league well, but there were signs that probably they were getting lucky in games, and now probably it's that time that they have to reassess themselves. I don't think that tactically I find Maresca better off than Arne Slot. I favor Maresca on the tactic side. I don't know what these two teams will pull off, but I think it might be a KG affair 1-1, probably a draw here. Yep. So Aston Villa Burnley. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, Burnley is a relegation outing. I feel that Aston Villa just got their first win, and they will want to build momentum with another win in this game. So, yeah, I'm gonna side with Aston Villa on this one. I don't have much to say. It's just that Aston Villa had started the league quite awfully, and Burnley started it, with some lucky and good results. But it's now time to meet the kind of big boys. So yeah, I think it's gonna be tough for Burnley here, and I'm siding with Aston Villa to win this one, 2-0. Everton Crystal Palace. While two teams that have begun the league so strongly, I find Everton being a creative side with they have good attacking players. Their defense is also okay, but can have lapses. Their midfield is fine, but not as quality as what Crystal Palace can display. I feel that Crystal Palace has a good midfield, better than Everton's. In terms of Crystal Palace, strength is that they have one of the best defenses in the league, probably the best, if I must. And Crystal Palace replaced as well. Pino is doing marvelous. They have a good substitute in a striker who is coming in and scoring in Edin Ketia. In their last game, they won against Liverpool. They must be buoyed with energy. And I feel that Crystal Palace will edge this one to a 2-1 win. Even though Everton will score, I think Crystal Palace will ace it on the day. Newcastle Nottingham. I don't know right now what Nottingham are kind of doing. I'm sorry for the spelling, Nottingham fans. I'm sorry about that. So I'm gonna spell your name quite well. This is who you are. Sorry, Nottingham. Okay, so Newcastle, a very solid, not solid. I think it's a team that are kind of finding their way into the way they want to build and attack nowadays. They are not as aggressive as I've come to know them. Of late, they kind of they're low in the way they want to attack and the number of goals they're racking up. And part of that is maybe because their injured players are coming off injuries. So I feel that Newcastle might win this one, but very narrowly. If they get their 1-0 with Volta, they are okay. Nottingham will have to Nottingham will have to try and look for that goal. The only outright has been their striker who is not scoring and is not delivering right now. So I feel they might struggle in this game, especially being at home, Newcastle's home, which is St James's Park. Sorry. So yeah, I feel that a 1-0 win will be enough here for Nottingham. Sorry, for Newcastle United. Sorry. Wolves against Brighton. So Wolves fought back for a point in the last game week against Tottenham. Um, I feel it will be the same way this game week. They will want to fight for a point in every possible way against Brighton. Brighton kind of, I don't know, would I call it lucky? Anyway, I don't know. Probably Chelsea let off their foot in that game, and Brighton just corrected the issue through points. It's very unlikely that teams will let off their feet just like that. But I find that Brighton is quite. They have a good team, good quality, so they will ace it this one. They will breeze past Wolves. So I'm giving them a 2-0 win against a Wolves United side that is not there yet. Brentford, Manchester City. Well, for City side that just dismantled Wolves. Sorry, was it Wolves or Burnley? Sorry, but Manchester City was playing against Burnley. So for City side, they just played Burnley and dismantled them. I'm expecting them to beat Brentford quite not so easily. Higo Thiago will be there to prove a point. Um, I'm expecting them to to be challenged by Brentford. Honestly, the way Brentford are playing, the kind of aggression in their midfield, the kind of physicality up front that Thiago is bringing in that team. And City's backline have to be ready to face that and winning of those fast balls, knock-ons. They are very aggressive. They are onto them. They are it will be a very heated match, but Haaland gets the typical 1-2 goals, 1-2 chances, and he finishes them. So I feel even if Brentford might score a goal, City will win the game 2-1. So yeah, and that wraps up my Premier League game week 7 predictions. So comment down below with how you feel the game week will go with any different how do I call them scores for those matches. So with that, see you next week. It's a goodbye from my end.